Coronavirus pandemic taking a toll on fundraising here in the tri-state. Organizations that have found success in previous years having to shift resources around this year to get that same impact from the community. One of those events, the WNIN auction, the Evansville PBS affiliate, gearing up for the station's biggest fundraiser of the year. Usually it's held in the spring, but of course this pandemic causing it to be pushed back to September 16th through the 20th this year. And joining us this morning, Vice President of Development for WNIN, Tim Black. Good to see you this morning, Tim.
Hi there, Tommy and Lauren.
Yeah, good to have you with us. I know you had to sit through a news block there. Thank you for your patience. Now entering its 40th year, bidding already underway. Explain what a successful auction means for our PBS affiliate here in town.
Well, Tommy, first of all, thanks for letting us take a few minutes of time this morning to talk to folks out there who hopefully normally participate in the auction. It is extremely important. The auction, as you just mentioned, been going on for 40-some years now. For most of those 40 years, the auction is the single largest fundraiser that we stage at WNIN. And of course, all of the dollars that are bid upon items during the course of the time that we're on the air goes directly to help fund programming that people watch on WNIN. Of course, it goes to pay for operational different services within the building and what have you. And all of the good work that WNIN does in the community, a lot of the local productions we do, and of course, then you have to have people to do all of those things, and that money goes to help support all of that infrastructure.
Tim, many of the items and services that are up for auction are typically donated. Usually participants call in those bids, but this year things going to be just a little bit different. How are people going to actually be able to bid this year? What is the auction going to look like?
Well, it is going to be a lot different this year. We're still going to be doing a TV show. It's going to be somewhat shorter than most people have been accustomed to in the past. Of course, one of the first changes people notice, this is normally the WNIN spring auction. Because of the COVID situation, that didn't happen, so we pushed the spring auction into the fall. That's going to be happening on September 16th. But beginning right now, in fact, as we speak this morning, we are encouraging people to go online to register to bid. We're not going to be taking phone call bids this year like people have been accustomed to in the past. So you're going to need to set up an account online. You can do that very easily by visiting WNIN.org. There's a big banner up at the top of the home screen there that will allow you to get right to where you need to be. You know, if you normally purchase something on Amazon or if you participate in auctions on eBay, then you're going to know exactly what you're doing. You just need to set up an account, and then the bidding will actually open up on August 28th. So right now it's a matter of just going online, setting up your account, and while you're there, you can go ahead and start browsing all the items that we've got available this year. And of course, we're going to be adding to those on a daily basis as we get closer and closer to the big event.
Now, take yourself out of this fundraiser for just a second. I want to try to entice people to go onto the website to find an item they want to bid on, or perhaps a service. If you were just at home and you're checking out, you're perusing through, is there an item that really got your attention this year?
Well, you know what? There's a whole bunch of items, Tommy. I don't know that you can just narrow it down to one. I know we got a really beautiful piece of jewelry donated to us by the wonderful folks over at Goldman's Pawn Shop. They're always very, very helpful to the auction. So that's certainly there if people want to take a look at that. You know, as I said earlier, we normally do this auction in the springtime. So a big contingent of items that we normally put into the auction have to do with home landscaping, home improvement projects. We're still going to have a whole bunch of those things going on. So, you know, you can do that just as well as the fall as you can in the springtime. So we're going to have that. One of the really, really attractive items that I know are always popular with folks, we have an entire selection of gift cards to area restaurants that are very popular, all kinds of services that are offered into the community. And one of the great things this year about that, since we're doing this auction online, is that a lot of those gift cards are going to be available as buy it now items. So you're not even going to have to wait until September 16th to buy them. If you go on beginning August 28th and start looking at those items, if you see a restaurant that happens to be really tasty to you, you can just go ahead and buy it right then and there. So there's going to be a whole lot of stuff going on. Many of the same items people have purchased in the past, they're excited about. They'll be there again this year.
And it's good to see some of those restaurants serving up their gift cards. Of course, they're trying to survive during this pandemic too, so it's good that they're offering a service to the public, of course, our PBS affiliate, so it's almost like they're giving it away, really.
It's a win-win situation if you think about it. Tim, real quickly, how long do people have, of course, you're wanting to push that people go online, sign up. How long do they have to do that?
Well, of course, as I mentioned, I mean, as we speak right now, if somebody wants to go online, if they're sitting there with their phone or their iPad, they can go to WNIN.org, look for the big banner across the top of the page there. It will immediately get you to where you need to go to sign up. You can actually get a link texted to your phone if you'd like. That's going to be a great feature of this situation as well, because once you get signed up, if you do bid on an item, bidding will open on August 28th. So that's the next date that you need to look for. You're going to get a text message sent right to your telephone to let you know that you've been outbid by somebody, and you'll be able to go right back in and bid higher than that person. And then, of course, the big event on television happens on September 16th. So we can register right now. Bidding begins on August 28th, and then the big event happens September 16th.
I think he's got all the details out for us. Thank you, Tim Black from WNIN, our longtime neighbors just west of our building here, east of our building downtown.
That's right.
Thank you. Good to see you, Tim. All right.
Bye-bye, guys.
Have a good one.
7:43 the time.